Hello everyone, this is Rivayir. Welcome to my newest video. This will be a Tree of Savior Did You Know video. So let's dive right into it. Did you know that you can buy much better potions on the market compared to the ones you receive in quests and from NPCs? So if we just type in condensed in the search area here, you will see a lot of potions available which are crafted by players by the alchemist class. You'll see that the price is actually much cheaper than the ones you can buy from the NPC. Their cooldowns are lower, they weigh less, and they recover much more HP and SP. So you can save a lot of money if you buy the potions from the market. Did you know that you can use different potions in between each other's cooldown? So if you pay attention to this area here, you can see that I have two different types of HP potions hotkeyed. So I will activate the one on the left. You can see the cooldown is running down, and while the cooldown is running down, I'm going to use the potion on the right side as well. So this is a neat trick in order to regain HP and SP fast, so you don't have to wait for longer potion cooldowns until they run out. Did you know that you can actually buy some really good potions in an in-game shop called the Popo Shop, which is this icon here? If you click it, you will come to a selection, and you can see you can buy HP potions for 100 points and SP potions for 100 points, and the amount is 20 each. And you can collect those Popo points by simply being in the game. You get 10 points every 30 minutes, indicated by this little window here. So if you just level normally and do your normal quest stuff or dailies, or just stay in town, you can collect these points quite easily and get some real nice potions. As you can see here, their weight is even lower than the ones you can get on the market. The cooldown is very low, and the amount they recover is actually pretty good. Speaking of the Popo Shop, did you know that you can not only get some neat potions on the Popo Shop, but ore boxes, fancy worms for fishing, looting chance potions to increase your drop rate of unidentified gear and weapons, raid portal stones, golden anvils, different reset potions, class change vouchers, as well as event items, which have a hefty amount of Popo points required. But if you are staying in the game long enough, or like to play the game for longer times, you can actually get these items, which are quite decent. Did you know that you can actually get a 7-day event token from this NPC here if you're talking to it as a new player? She will automatically give you this token. The tokens are the VIP service in this game. What's good about this is that the 7 days actually allow you to collect enough silver to actually buy tokens from the market, which would last for 30 days. If you play the game even casually, you should still have enough time and doing quests and collecting silvers in a manner that you can afford the tokens on the market. They're around 9 to 10 million silver right now. Did you know that you can actually buy red, blue, green, yellow, and white gems from NPCs in the towns of Klaipeda, Orsha, and Friedemayen? You have to talk to those Kedora Alliance NPCs. You have to go through a little text here. Then you can exchange 9,500 silver for a random gem. You can also get monster gems this way, but please keep in mind that it's random which kind of gem you get. You can also exchange old golden coins for gems. You can get these from hunting grounds. Did you know that you can increase the level of an attribute by 10 if you right click on it instead of going through it every level individually? So as you saw earlier, I jumped 10 levels. Now I'm going to right click with my mouse. You see now my level is at 86. I right click and it jumps to 96. That actually saves a lot of time, because Tree of Savior has a lot of attributes you need to allocate for your selected classes. Did you know that arts attributes such as this cannot be obtained through the normal attributes window, but you have to talk to your base class master? In this case, I have to talk to the Scout Master. I have to select the option Craft Mystic Tome. I have to give her 2 Mystic Tome pages and 1 Goddess Blessed gem. And here's the drop down menu for the different selections. Did you know that you can actually get some really neat items on a regular basis from this NPC in Klaipeda? For example, if we choose the third option here, you can actually get some really neat equipment and weapons in certain level ranges on top of attribute points each time from her. You can also get warp stones for different cities in the game and companions if you are a mounted class, and many other things if you are just going through the options here. So it's worth to check her out every once in a while. Did you know that you can actually get some really neat buffs from players in the city that you should actually get every time you are heading out hunting, questing, or doing anything else in the game? So if you click on this purple speech bubble and purchase these buffs, you actually increase your DPS and defense quite a bit. The brown shops here are used to recover the durability of items, which is very important. This shop here is an enchanter shop. You can, for example, unequip your armor, put it in here, and then choose one of those buff options here which you would like to obtain for the next 24 hours. It's only 5,000 silver. Then we also have these awakening shops here. In this case, you put the equipment into the window. If you have an awakening stone, you put it in there. And it's also advised to put awakening abrasives in there to get even better stats and to avoid losing potential every time you do it. On top of that, we have those shops here with magnifiers. These are used for equipment and weapons you obtain that have this marking here, this magnifying marker. So if we do this and click on all these options, you can see that this item here can be identified. Let's try it. And you can either get good stats or bad stats. That depends on the RNG. In this case, we got 16 con. We also have sages with warps to certain popular maps that you can use every time. And we of course have weapon maintenance buffs here, which you should always get. As you can see, they increase the minimum and maximum attack of your weapon and sub-weapon and trinkets. The next thing we have here is, nope, that's not the right one. It's gem roasting. You can put red, yellow, white, green or blue gem into this window, and if you are pushing on confirm, you can actually get rid of the negative effects the gem has when upgrading. Did you know that doing the golden main story quests in the game actually reward you with really good items? You can go to your quest window here, go to the tab episode. As you can see here, every golden story quest is underlined and categorized as a separate episode, and you see a treasure box here. So if we click here, you can see that we get level 3 XP cards, we get attribute points 100, we get different other cards and class change vouchers, which allow you to change your classes. And the more you progress in the game, the better the rewards will be. So it's worth it to check it regularly to get not only the XP cards, attribute points, but good accessories and these vouchers as well. Did you know that starting at level 100 you can do challenge modes? Challenge modes are special instance dungeon in field maps. They can either be activated by killing a purple glowing monster in the map, which will open up a challenge mode portal which you can enter, or you can use challenge portal scrolls, which are given out by events and which can be obtained on the market. Challenge modes are waves of monsters that you have to kill in a certain amount of time. They have 7 stages in total, and each stage ends with a huge boss fight, and you can get nice amounts of silver and unidentified equipment from it. My advice to you is to actually combine those challenge modes with the mercenary quests you can also start doing at level 100. So if you talk to this NPC here, he will give you a mercenary quest. In this case, I already have it here. So what I would actually do in this case is to go to this map, open up a challenge portal, and not only get the rewards from the challenge mode, but get rewards for doing the mercenary mission as well, because they stack on top of each other. Did you know that you should actually save your warps back to completed quests when your buffs run out? Completed quests are indicated by this red and white turning wheel here. You can either press the backspace button on your keyboard or the select button on your controller to warp back to the NPC that gave you this quest. So if your buffs run out and you need to refresh your other buffs on weapons and such in the city, what I would recommend is to actually use a teleport scroll back to the town, so use a warp stone, refresh your buffs, repair your equipment, etc. And then use this warp here back to the map you were actually questing in or grinding in. This actually saves you a great amount of silver every time you do this, instead of going to the warp statue here in the main city and use silver every time, or use a sage portal to the maps you were previously in. So everyone, that was the video. I hope you liked it. Please leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, hit that notification bell, follow me on Twitch. I might consider doing additional Did You Know videos, so please keep an eye out. Take care and see you until next time.